Bethlehem Area Public Library's YouTube page. This month's Do-It-Yourself kit is our Tiny Canvas Cherry Blossom Kit, which is sponsored by Friends of the Library. In your kit, you'll have a tiny canvas, a paintbrush, a sponge brush, a Q-tip, and 4 paint colors to make this really cute cherry blossom canvas. Stay tuned for more. Your first step is to take your sponge brush and to dip it in your green paint. Make sure there's enough paint on there that's going to just really cover the entire tiny canvas. And you actually don't need much. But what you are going to do is you're going to start from one side and go straight to the other side. What you'll find is that it will kind of leave some white patches, and so that's why it's important to always go in the same direction to cover up all the white as you go along. If you don't cover up the white, you're going to be able to see it later, even as you add your other colors. So just make sure you're going in the same direction the whole time, otherwise you'll be able to see all different kinds of streaks going in different directions. So first, just take your sponge brush and cover the entire canvas in your green. Your next step after your green is covered in your canvas, you're going to take your paintbrush, you're going to dip it in the black paint here. And if you're outside and you're just trying to paint the trees, you can do it that way. But you really want your painting to be very minimalistic. So try not to completely cover it with branches, but you're just going to take your paintbrush and do some small strokes. And you don't even have to do a lot. You can just make it go in whatever direction you want them to go. But again, just a few branches here or there, not a lot, otherwise you're not going to be able to see your cherry blossoms that well as you keep painting. So just give a basic outline for the branches you want, and you can be generous with your black paint and bring them up and over. And if you see that the green is coming through, just go back over with your paint and create a number of branches, however you want your cherry blossom tree to look. Or if you're looking at one outside, try and get as close as you can, but again, keep it minimal. Now, if you wanted, you could add a bird. So even if you're outside and there are no birds on the tree, or the thought of a bird is really kind of daunting for you, you could just do a very simple bird. And the way you can do that is just by making a small circle with your paintbrush. It's going to look almost like a little dot. And then you're going to do a bigger dot underneath that's going to look like kind of oblong. And it's just going to sit right on top of the branch. And you can fill it in like so. Now your bird is going to have a little beak, and so you just want to very lightly just take your paintbrush and just draw it out to the side. And you can even make his little head a little bit more round if you want. And he's going to have a little tail that's coming off the branch, and you're just going to draw your paintbrush down so that that happens right underneath the bird, just like that. Now taking your Q-tip, you're going to take one side of the Q-tip and just dip it in the white. This is going to serve as your white cherry blossom, which is going to take space on all the ends of your branches. All you have to do is make small dots. Don't be afraid to overlap the black or to go over the green. Remember that you only want it on the tips of the branches. You don't want it on the base of the branches. Go ahead and do this for all of the tips of your branches. Now you can go in and with the other side of your Q-tip, go ahead and dab in the pink. And you don't want to go over the white, you just want to go on top of the white in a very sparse way. So just kind of hint the pink right inside the white, and these will be kind of your pink blossoms. But if you go outside of the white, it might wind up looking a little like it's kind of gotten a little out of control. So you want to just go ahead and you can blend it with the white too, and that will give it a lot more of a natural kind of look. So go ahead and do this for all of your white blossoms. Just go ahead and put the pink throughout. So this is the canvas we just painted together in this video. This is the one I did in the beginning of the video that you see. So you'll notice that these are going to come out different every single time you do them, especially if you are outside and you're painting a tree that's right in front of you. So feel free, you can always add more branches, you can always go back in with the white and pink, depending on how it looks if you want to give it a different feel. There's no wrong way to do this. So feel free, have fun, and enjoy the warmth of spring.